Hello, welcome to my studio. If you're new, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. I'm Julie Torrens, and today I wanted to do some decorating because these we did together. These are artist trading cards that we made together, and I only got 3 decorated, and when I went to put them away, they were the only 3 in there. So I really need them. And as a matter of fact, in my completely done package of these kinds of things, I have very little going on in there. So I'm going to be doing some more decorating. So I'm just going to set these aside. But these are the ones that we made. Now these we cut together. So we're going to be working on these. But then these we only got as far as the background getting dry. So these I went ahead and cut out while I was away, and I rounded everyone's corners because I just think that they, come out so nice. And remember we put that shimmer paint on there, and that shimmer paint really came out shiny, and I like it. And the backs are all finished, so that's one thing I need to pay attention to when I'm doing these, is that I do check the orientation. Now these, we put a type of a background that it doesn't matter which way they go, but I'm going to have to pay attention to the pink ones. Okay, so let's get decorating. And I've got some of the ephemera that I've made. I've got some pictures from magazines that I've harvested. So we'll start with the brown ones. And I like to do 3 at a time. And I have 4, so I think I'll see about maybe doing all 4 of them. Maybe they'll look like a set, maybe they won't, I don't know. These were in the unfinished. I could finish this one today. We'll see if we have time. But then these were in there as well. Now these are from cereal boxes, use what you have kind of a thing. And I gessoed them, but they're not finished, obviously. So we'll probably not get to these today, but just something you can look forward to. So while we're here, how about if you go ahead and hit the like, and if you're new, consider subscribing. It helps my channel so much. We're going to have a giveaway pretty soon. I said when I get 100 subscribers, and I'm up to 69, so that's exciting. Okay, so I'm going into a bag, and this is all faux postage. So I was thinking about using these. Got a couple stuck together here, but I don't want them to look like they're too much the same as the backgrounds, but no, I think that would be okay. And I've got this one. That could go on there. What else have I got? This one. Now see, that's an awful lot of orange. What about here? Same thing. And I'm not sure about this red one. Yeah, no. I've got some more. Let's just take a quick peek and see what other ones we have. Okay. Walker is the name of the city. I think that's fine. And this one has a guy working. That's good. I do have my stamps if I want to add some stamping to this that has kind of a postage theme as well. So I'm going to slide these back in. Now I wonder if I can find some words that might go to these. Let's just take a look at the words. Now I know that first group in this bag is a lot of words that are too specific. Like, my sister and my brother, and so I want them more generic. So I'm just grabbing some of the littler ones that I have in my little word stash. And these I just got from Harvesting Magazines. If you've ever wondered how I kind of do that, I do have a video about Harvesting Magazines. It's a lot of fun. That's awfully big. Rich finds, no. No. Just because I say no, it doesn't mean I'll never use them. It just, they're not fitting what I'm thinking. Beautiful and Unspoiled. I'm going to set that one aside. It may not go with these, but it may go with some of the others. Love Me Tender, that's just a little too sweet. Let's see, what else have I got in here? What's this say? Handle with Care. That's not bad. I've got one in here that says Love Me Tender. No. Dig the Good Life, but it's huge. Let's see. Oh. This one says Find Your Joy. History Loves Company. No, don't think so. Couple more small. It's time to harvest magazines again, isn't it? I like that one. Okay, I've got a few there, and let's see where we can go with those. I've also got some littler kind of magazine things. That's a chandelier. Let's see. These are cool. These are little cards. They're from a Tim Holtz pack. I think I'll save those out. What other, why do they always land in here upside down? Can you tell me? This is a little package of pins. I think I'll save that. I'm, done a sewing journal before. Let's see. These are some of mine. I'll take those out. We can add those maybe. Look, there's a couple of leaves, another flower. Okay. And a little ticket. Okay, let's see. Let's just see where we can go with some of this. All right, so I want to first see some words. How about with the Walker Police? Handle with Care. How about that? I don't know. You know what? The police might be just a little too judgmental for this. If you're not friends right now, maybe you just got a speeding ticket or something. Yeah, I like this one better. But I still like the Handle with Care, for postage, right? Okay, well, let's cut this guy out. And we will work on that first one. And I'm going to cut off the punctuation. And then I'm just going to cut the words out. There. Okay. And let's kind of audition them and see where they might go. Let's kind of stick in there. Handle with Care. This guy could go more straight. Now, is there still room for this? It could overlap a little, right? That'd be okay. Okay, I like that one. Let's get out the old glue stick. We'll get the stamp on first. I hope you're having a good day. It's the end of June, and I'm in Western Michigan, and it's warm. You know what I didn't get? My glue book. Wouldn't you know? That's okay. I'm going to just get it all over my hands for this one, because I really want it to the edge, and then I'll get something I can glue on. No problem. Always a workaround. There's always a way. Okay, let's get that, and I'm going to just do a little bit of reaching here and grab something that we can use as a glue book. This will do fine. Okay, sorry. Handle with Care. So yes, it's pretty warm. It's in the 80s, but it doesn't seem too humid. I definitely have my air conditioning going, but it's not running continuously. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to lose my other word here. And it's cloudy. As a matter of fact, it looks like we might be getting some rain, but I honestly haven't heard the weather yet today. It's in the afternoon, but I guess I'm just kind of not too worried about it. I never know how interested you are in what's going on in my life, but I'm in isolation. You know, fungalitis. Yep. So I'm home working with you. It's really nice. Okay, this one is done, except I'm going to work around the edge. And let's look at this one. So we've got this postage, and that's an old Silly Putty ad. And we could add this flower. And how about this leaf? I like that. And then the Silly Putty guy, the stamp, could go here. And then, how about Find Your Joy? It's little, but I think it's cute. And it's kind of got a longer edge on one side, so I'm going to leave it long like that. Now, these two are on cardstock, so I'm not going to use glue stick. I'm going to use my art glitter glue because they sometimes just kind of like to pop up. This is a pretty good cardstock, so just get it all the way to the edge as best I can. I like this leaf because it's kind of blue, like a blue spruce. We had different bushes when I lived in Arizona, different shrubs that were blue like that. I always just thought it was so pretty. Even the rosemary looked a little bit more like blue than green. Okay, this is paper, so let's put the lid on the art glitter glue. You know I'm always challenged with this, but if I don't put that on, it will seal up. Bring this over here. I can tuck it right under that flower. And then Find Your Joy. It's a choice, isn't it? I mean, I'm sick and I feel it. I mean, I do. I'm not lying, but I'm not beyond, you know. However, I could just be feeling sorry for myself, and I did a little of that. But no, it's a choice. I choose not to be miserable, and I get to be with you. Yay. Okay, there's that one. Now this one. Well, I have, that is a floral on there, and I have this flower and this leaf like that, and then maybe something over here. Now, I don't think I have any words that would go up and down like that, but maybe, what if I cut out one of these loves? Would it be small enough? Well, I think it could. I'm going to cut it. I'm not going to tear it. And just kind of do like a kiss cut where you don't really fussy cut it, but you just cut close. You know, a lot of stickers are that way. And we all enjoy them, don't we? I'm just going to take this off. And I'm going to, the top of the love is real flat. So I'm going to cut it out as well. Okay. Hopefully this will fit. I think it'll fit fine. There, what do you think? Okay. Art glitter glue. Well, the flowers are really on top. So I'm going to put that last and this last. This guy can go down with some glue stick. Hang on, art glitter glue. We'll get right to you. I did use a couple of these that I decorated without you, and I used them on birthday presents and put the to and from and happy birthday and like that. And I thought they looked really sweet, if I say so myself. Let's get the love. I'm going to bring it down just a touch. There. I think that looks nice, don't you? Okay, now the flowers. So are you enjoying the season right now? Whatever your season is, might be more autumn, or maybe you're getting ready for winter, or maybe you're also in the spring or the summer. I was watching a YouTube video, I think it was today, Mike Deacon. He has a weekly vlog, and he's in the UK, and I enjoy his art a lot. And he was talking about how it was just rainy and cold and all that, and then one of the days it was super hot, couldn't sleep. And I thought, boy, that sounds like Michigan. You know, it just goes from one extreme to the other sometimes. Really, it really does. They say in Michigan, if you don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes. And there's more truth than fiction to that. Okay, there's number 2. So, and even though they're totally different, they look like a set, don't they? Well, here we've got 3 of them done. There, see? See how they just kind of look like a set? So if you were doing like an artist trading card swap, you could have these 3 and it looks like a little set. Okay, Mr. Stamp. I don't know how well you can see him, but he looks nice. And I love to create. Now, he's working on a tablet, but it could be like he's doing some digital art or something, right? We don't know. So I like these words. But the words are going fast. Now, let's see. I think that looks fine. How does he look? Good. It needs just a little something. Rare but true, I bought some ephemera because it's really tiny, and I know that some of you get these from like digital art. I don't have a printer, and you know, I thought with these I don't have to cut them out or anything. So that is a Panama 1993 license plate. That kind of goes with a guy, right? Okay, done. I don't tend to pour over some of these things. I know I see some artists, and bless their hearts, they're just auditioning pieces and auditioning pieces, and they don't like it, and it's not right, and it's too big, and it's too yellow, and maybe I'm not fussy enough, and you know, it could be true. Leave me a comment. Or maybe I go slower than it feels like it to me. Could be. It sure could be. I don't mind watching their process. As a matter of fact, I like it. I like the I like to know what's going on and like the thought process behind people's creating. I really do. I'm not just saying that as like a back pedal. I really like it. That wants to wrinkle a little bit, and we're just going to let it. It's not bad. Now this glue stick dries matte, but I really don't want to put the glue stick on the card and then put my objects on, because you can see it when it's dry. You can see like the overspread, and I don't like that. Okay, those 3 are done. 4. These 4 are done. Except for I want to go around the edges, and I'll show you what I mean. Got my ink pad here. And I found a different kind of a, I don't know. I don't know what to call it. This. It came in a little clearance package of some, I think it was Mod Podge little samples and things. So I haven't even opened the Mod Podge, but it came with 3 of these, and I thought, well, maybe I could use these instead of the, I normally use these, which are fine. They're the makeup applicators that I get from the dollar store. So anyway, let's give this a try. And I'm going to use Vintage Photo, which is up here. And my ink, it is the Ranger. The colors are from Tim Holtz, but mine is the permanent, not the distress inks that if you get them wet, they will move. Once this is dry, it does not move. And I just like that better, because I never know what I'm going to do with these things. So I just think that gives it even a more finished look, don't you? Now, inking, I have not found a faster way to do it. So I apologize if this is boring, but you know, sometimes people really don't realize what all goes into these projects. And, you know, like maybe some of you have done art shows and craft shows and that kind of thing. Sometimes I've been a participant. Sometimes I just am a spectator. Sometimes I was helping someone else in their booth. You know, it's really nice if you can have more than one person in the booth so that the other one can take a rest. Even, you know, even if you've got a friend that's doing a show like that, even just offer to be there an hour so they can get some lunch or use the restroom or something. It's just so helpful when someone's willing to do that. And it can be fun. It really can. But when I'm at those, you know, people are always saying things like, oh, I can do that. Oh, I can make that. But can they? I don't know. All right. These 4 look great to me. Yes, I like them. Do they need a little more of something? This one I feel is done. This one I feel is done. This one, I'm going to take one of my markers and I'm just going to go around the love. I feel like it's just a little bit lost. And sometimes this helps a piece look like it wasn't just, you know, slapped on. I'm sorry if my head's in the way. And yeah, I went around it a couple of times and I like that better. Yes, okay? And then same with this, I love to create. I'm just gonna go around, higgly-piggly, nothing's, you know, real specific, but just give it an outline like that. I like that better, much better. Okay, 3 done, 4 done. Boy, I'm having a hard time counting today. I'm just gonna set these here and let's get some more out. Let's get the pink ones out now. 1, is that 1? Yep. 2, 3. Nice. And that leaves me 2. That's okay. I used 2 the other day, not necessarily have to be 3. Okay, let's think about some ephemera. I could put one of these on each one. It's kind of small, wouldn't necessarily call it a focal point, but I have an idea. Don't know if it'll work, but we'll see. See? What do you think? Now, where did I put them? Here. I took, before I joined up with you, and I took a stamp and I stamped on some like book page, music note page. See? I wonder, I've got 3 of these, if I could put one on each one. What do you think? And I was just going to fussy tear them. So let's see what that does. And I did put them on purpose on an angle, on a diagonal to the words, because I felt like they would stand out maybe just a little bit better that way. We shall see. I'm a little nervous about going in between the 2, but I knew that when I was stamping them, I was getting them kind of close. But that's okay. We made it. Ooh, boy. Almost took that other guy's hat off. And I may put these on and just think, oh, no. But we don't know till we try, right? He's got like a pointy, I think that's his sword up at the top. All right, let's see. I'm going to take a little more off at the top. And my fingers are sticky, so things don't want to let go. And a little bit more off at his feet. And maybe a little bit more off of here. All right. So if he goes like this, well, I'm going to have to take more off of his feet. That's okay. I'm going to cut it flat. See what that does. Excuse me, Mr. Lion. Okay, see, I think that's just fine. And then this guy could go here. I like that, right? Yeah. Good. All right. Let's glue it up. Okay. I think I want him first. So, have any of you done artist trading cards? I have a friend who commented that she does when I was working on making these, Donna. So, Donna, if you're watching, maybe we could do a swap, huh? Wouldn't that be fun? And that guy there, okay. He's a little bit stiff, but I think he'll be okay. We'll give it a go with the glue stick. And then the flower. Good. I like that one. Okay. Ooh, little lion was coming up a little bit. We'll give him a chance, but you don't stay put, you're going to get glued, buddy. All right. Now we've got the pig and another one of these. So artist trading cards, I like them because they are fun to swap, but I also use them by putting my contact information on the back as little business cards. And that way, if I'm talking to someone in regards to maybe showing my art at maybe like a cafe or something, or a little coffee shop, then if they can't talk to me about it right then, I'm putting a nice piece of art right in their hand. And I would call again, but you just never know. When I go to things like craft fairs and stuff, I usually have a couple of those. I'm going to cut the feet off nice and straight like I did before. You just need to take a little bit off the top. Shave a little bit off the top. And it doesn't really feel like I've got a whole lot of room to do that. But we'll try. Okay, it's good, and if any of it's sticking up, I'll just trim it. Let's get him on. And yep, that's good. And the little pig. Then we need a little something down in the corner. My fingers are getting so sticky. I've got a little water here, and I'm just going to dunk them in the water in a little paper towel because I'm afraid that I'm going to tear something because it wants to stick to my hands. Okay, little pig, I see. I probably am going to end up gluing these down later. We'll see. Once they seem to be dry, I'll give them a little workout. I'm not just going to take it, you know, for granted that they're okay. All right, let's see. I believe I have some other little flowers. Now that one, you know, I mean, that's just starting to look too identical. I want it to be a little different. But, you know, I'm sure I have another little flower or a little something, a little heart. That would be good. Yeah, okay. Let's put the heart down. I like that. Okay, we got this one, and now this one. And I have one more soldier, or guard, or whatever he is. I'm just going to start right off by cutting his feet nice and flat. And now I'm going to tear around him. Now his paper is tearing a little bit different. I almost feel like I'm afraid to say that I can tear this with just a little more control. No sooner I say that, I'll rip his head right off, his shoulders. But it's true. And right up there. Do you do fussy tearing, or do you prefer to just fussy cut? Or maybe you have one of those machines that you put things in and it cuts it all for you? I don't know that I would have room for something like that. And then there's the whole process. You have to get the software and hook it up to your laptop or your tablet or something. I'm not exactly sure, but I know there's software involved, and I just don't know. I haven't looked into it, I guess, because number one, they're expensive. Not that they're not worth it. I guess I've never felt like I had that much to cut out. Maybe if I was into like making my own stickers and things, which I'm, you know, never say never. I know people do amazing things with those machines. The ones that cut, the ones that do other things like, I don't know, create words and things. I know they do a lot. Okay, let's get him glued down. I think this is turning into a nice little set of 3. And if I give them away as 3, fine. If I give them away 1 at a time, 2 at a time, it's really all good. There. I'm sorry if I'm off the screen here. Don't mean to be. Okay, there he is. All right, how's the lion doing? Oh, it's stuck firm. You guys just have to understand that you're getting glue stick, not art glitter glue. Okay. Put this rabbit on. So I know these might be hard to see. This one's a rabbit, this one's a pig, and this one's a lion. Let's straighten him up just a tiny bit. All right, so what's going to go at the bottom of this one? We've got a flower on one. We've got a heart on one. I wouldn't mind. Ooh, I see, but boy, it went straight to the bottom. I saw a little star. I thought that would be cute. What are you? It's a little round guy. Another heart. Okay, here's a star. Maybe I'll put both. I like that idea. Coming along quite quickly. At least it feels like it to me. I hope it is to you. So, I took a test at home and I notified my physician office, and I have to stay at home, and today is Saturday, until Thursday is the first day I'm supposed to go out of the house. And then I have to wear a mask, I think, for another 5 days. So I think they just want you to, maybe if you needed to pick up some groceries or pick up something at the post office, I don't know. I think they want you to stay home more than not. So, okay, now I'm going to do the outside edge of these as well. I don't feel like this sponge really gets a lot on, but I think it's enough. It doesn't get on as much as the makeup sponges. Maybe that's a good thing. I think that looks nice. I mean, when you compare the two, you can tell. Put another bit on here. Now, some folks just use regular old playing cards. I'm not opposed to it, but they seem, at least the ones that I've had, I'm just going to trim a little bit off. There we go. The ones that I've had were so slippery. And, you know, remember how well, maybe you weren't there. I took some emery board and I rubbed the back of a cereal box so that it would take, you know, take the inks and things that I put on it. Well, these cards are even slipperier than that. So, I don't know. I've just been a little afraid. But, hey, it must work. If you have an incomplete deck of some kind. And then the backs, again, are automatically finished for you. Use what you have, right? All right. So there is 3 more. I think they look great. Okay. I'm so grateful that you're here decorating these with me. It just makes it all the more fun. Now I've got these 2 more. what are we gonna put on these? Well, what's in here? I know I've got some bigger flowers like that. Oh, look. Oh, I think that's 2. It is. Good. Here and here. Yeah, okay. Glad I thought of it. What else is in here? I've got a little bit of doily. Don't know if I have any more for the other one. I have a leaf. What else? Do I have any more leaves? I think so. Here's a leaf. But I don't see any more doily. That's okay. What I do have is some book page. Let me see. Here's my little thing of scrap neutrals, I call these. But I want one that has typing, not music notes. Like these. One is probably enough. All right, so what I'm going to do is start out with putting a piece of book page, kind of like that. And I think I'm going to get this glue book out, and I think I want to ink up the edge. So let's get the ink out, and I'm going to ink up the edge. Yep. Okay. And I'm going to do the same for one over here. And ink this one up. I'm still using the vintage photo. I just think I'm doing that for the consistency, one to another. Kind of, you know, make them feel like they belong together. Okay. That looks good. And that looks good. Okay. We're going to glue them on. And that will give the flowers just a little boost. Because the pink is pretty loud, but I like it. Not too loud, because I like it. Okay, I've got a glue string. All right, let's get this one on. I'm just wrinkling the dickens out of that, aren't I? Okay. Looking good, looking good. We'll take the leaf first, but let's just kind of see, because this flower, yeah, okay, I see. Now these were magazine pages that I just took acrylic paint and went along in stripes, and then I drew on them with the black Sharpie, and this one has some white gel pen, and I made my own ephemera, and I like it just fine. Okay, that's good. Now this one, maybe put the leaf kind of going that way. I think so. I'm going to do this way, because that one's heading. So I want them to be like they belong together, but I sure don't want them to be, as you know, you don't want it to look like you tried to match, but you missed. I want it to look deliberate that I have them together if I end up giving them away together. Okay. Well, I wish I could hear your voices. Let me know what you think. All right, let's cover up this glue stick. I don't think these need words. They don't all need words. I'm gonna just put some ink on the edge. This one has a little place that's lifting up. And you know, when you work with them like this, you'll find little spots like that. Don't worry about it. Just glue it down and keep it going. Again, they're handmade and they're special. And there's going to be little things like that. But that's what, you know, I don't know, that's just like the artist's voice in the work. I like that shimmer paint still shimmers through the vintage photo. I think that looks cool. Okay, well, can we clear off the deck a little bit and see what we've got? Let's see. And just put some of this stuff, push it out of the way. And here we go. So we got those two, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, this one, and this one, and this one. Can you still see that one? I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful, maybe inspirational. Maybe you'll get some of your artist trading cards out, or maybe you've got some other bits that need to be decorated up. Please consider liking, subscribing, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.